It was MatPat's last week of videos. And
Subscribing to that narrative.
and I would rather shoot myself in the foot than watch his final episodes.
Yeah, like that's absolutely none of my damn business.
I would rather my actual father leave me again. By now, I'm sure most of you have seen because the video has like 1 point something million views as of the time I'm recording this, which I think is the day of the video being uploaded. But some of you also might be like, what are you talking about? And I might be the first breaking the news. Hopefully I'm not. Hopefully MatPat was the first to break the news to you, because that would be super awkward if I was the first to break the news. After having just stood in my kitchen and cried while I did the dishes, I figured this would be a good topic for this week's brain rot, because it is so new, it is so relevant, and it made me sad. How dare MatPat make me cry in my own kitchen just like my real father? That's rude of him. So yeah, if you haven't seen, MatPat is not leaving the internet, but retiring from being the face of game theory, film theory, food theory, fashion theory, all of the theories. From what I've gathered, from his video, he will still be around, more behind the scenes, popping up for special occasions, things of that nature. But what it really boils down to is him wanting to, one, spend more time with his family, without having work-related things to do, and two, create his own IPs and create his own content, or, well, not his own content, but create his own creative endeavors. So you guys know that game theory and film theory and fashion theory and food theory, and I'm not going to say all of them like that every single time, I promise, but all of the theories are based around, other people's IPs, other people's creative endeavors, and it's, testing things out, going through lore, making theories, and that's, really what the whole theorist platform has always been about. And so MatPat is taking a step back to create his own IPs, which he says will hopefully be theorized on the channels for what he makes and what he creates. And he gave us a few little teasers here and there in the video of what he has in mind. But after 13 years, MatPat is no longer the face of It's Just a Theory, which is very sad. Like I said, I did cry while doing the dishes and listening to the video. I'm currently cuddling my kitty cat for comfort. And I think it's so sad for us, and there's hardly like anything that I can say that MatPat hasn't said, because who can follow up MatPat, with a video, truly. Um, and there's no connotation behind that on who can follow up MatPat as the host. Don't get me wrong, I'm just saying I can't make a video that says anything different than MatPat. But I think why it's so hard for a lot of us is that, like he said, that was, our childhood growing up, and that was like our childhood, TV show. So, like our parents, before us, Jesus Christ, Gigi. Like our parents before us, whenever they had a TV show that they really liked canceled, that was sad, that was upsetting, that was part of their childhood. And, our, Generation Z has grown up largely on YouTube. And because we've grown up largely on YouTube, that means that those are our childhood TV shows. I mean, who remembers Salad Fingers? Or I swear I watched Happy Tree Friends for the first time on YouTube. All these different Dan and Phil, all these different people who we grew up watching like it was television. And I think what makes this harder, is that we built these kinds of parasocial bonds with these creators, which isn't a bad thing, but we built them more with these creators than generations before us did with actors or actresses. I just had a thought pop into my mind. This is like when Steve went off to college in Blue's Clues. That was the worst. MatPat, don't go to college, please. It's not worth it. Um, but yeah, so we've grown these parasocial bonds, which makes it a lot harder. Like I said, MatPat, like my dad. I don't see my dad. Love him just the same. Um, and so that really makes an impact. But I am excited for him. I hope everyone else is excited for them. I hope I don't see a singular bad thing online about MatPat retiring. If I see one bad thing online, I'm gonna find your address in Minecraft. We're gonna leave it at that and not go any further with that sentence because I don't want to get in trouble. Um, but yeah, I really hope he does great. I know he's gonna do great. I hope he has so much fun. I hope him and Steph and Ollie are amazing. Look at me being parasocial about this. And a part that really started me crying was when he was talking about Steph and how he wanted to eat dinner with his best friend or watch videos with his best friend and not talk about business or gaming or theories. And then I started crying in my kitchen and it was sad. But yeah, I wish only the best for Matt and his family and the new theorist. I'm very excited. You should definitely go watch MatPat's video, most recent video about him retiring from the internet. Pathu, what the hell? But you should definitely go watch the new video because he outlines what's happening, who's going to be the newest host of all the channels, and I think we're really going to like it. I think this is going to be exactly like Steve moving to college in Blue's Clues, and it's going to be different, but it's going to be new and exciting. And we're going to end here before I start crying again. I feel like this is so weird. Hello, this is Kay. Probably like 2 or 3 weeks after I talked about MatPat. I feel like it's weird me talking to you guys now in the middle of the video. I usually introduce you guys to what's happening in this video. I give you a quick rundown like it's an abstract at the beginning of a research paper, but nope, here I am in the middle of the video. I'm trying to think of any cool things that I've done on the server recently to give you guys like a rundown. I built a giant staircase. That's a pretty cool rundown. Huh? You can run down them stairs. Sometimes I realize that I'm like extra white, you know? But I feel like this video really, I just wanted to get it out in kind of time to coincide with MatPat leaving the internet because your girl moved in the middle between 3 weeks ago me and me now, so I didn't really do too good on my time management. I apologize. The next episode is definitely going to be filled with, I think, some more like Brainrot stuff that's happening on the Brainrot server. This week was kind of just, here is the commentary, and here's a video of me and Hannah digging out a fossil. So yeah, next week is definitely going to be a lot more Brainrot material because there's a lot of things going on right now. I don't want to spoil too much, but maybe next week I'll do like a the We Didn't Start the Fire song. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. I'll make a song like that, but for Brainrot. It'll be like, I don't even remember how the tune goes for We Didn't Start the Fire. Like the verses. It's like, ba 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 ba. So the first line's gonna be, K built a giant staircase. Mel's draining massive oceans. I don't know, something like that. And I don't sing, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna give that to you guys. I promise that, and I'm immediately revoking it. But yeah, that's gonna be this week's episode. Sorry, it was just commentary. Next week will be a lot more Minecraft. Next week, am I promising you guys a video next week? I don't think so. Retract that statement immediately. Next episode is gonna be a lot more Minecraft. Sorry. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!